Hello, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're looking at Trail Out. Trail Out is what you would call a cross between like Burnout, Flat Out, freaking, what's it like? Maybe not necessarily Need for Speed. I mean, it's an arcade racer, and then Wreckfest, man, like Destruction Derby. All of that kind of just smashed into one freaking game. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get in here and show you. Right now I got this running through my capture card, so 60 FPS is essentially the best I'm gonna be able to show you frame rate wise. But we're gonna go ahead and look at some settings real quick, or maybe we'll look at settings in a minute. Let's just show you some gameplay first. I want you to see exactly what this freaking game is. Rush. These are some pretty fun tracks. We're gonna go to the farm. We're gonna do my little Peggy pickup. That's a piggy pickup. That's what they call it, piggy pickup, but I call it the Peggy pickup. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump in here, and I mean, as you can already see, like, visuals are looking pretty freaking good. We're gonna go ahead and do this in this camera first, just because I want you to see like this freaking just madness in this game, like the madness. The handling feels really good. Now I'm playing this with a controller. I'm running 3060 Ti 5800X 32 gigs for my setup. Oh man, the madness continues. Visuals on this are really good. This is built on Unreal Engine 4. I guess the developers are 4 dudes, man, that built this game, man. 4 freaking dudes. And this is some of the funnest, like, just mindless madness. Like, look at the destruction of this building, man. My gosh. Like, these other guys that I'm driving with, they are just terrible freaking drivers. But my gosh, the AI, they're violent, they're vicious. This game is fun, man. I would love to see this come to console as well, man. This would be freaking, like, you jump right through the building, man. Like, my gosh. And then after I get through this lap, I'll go ahead and jump it back to like the chase cam. I know a lot of you guys like to see the chase cam for some reason, and I used to love the chase cam, but now, like, I love the I love just being able to see the action, like right in your face action, man. Like, it's so much freaking funner. Just look at this madness. Like this. Oh, Fron. She wrecked us, man. She wrecked us. You got nitros. You can fire those bad boys up. Try to catch up. Oh man. Like the carnage. The carnage with chase cam. This game is so great. So I've been playing this for a little over about a couple hours. About a couple hours I've been playing this, you know, just kind of having fun. I live streamed it for about an hour, a little over an hour, having a blast, man. Like, just having a straight blast with this game. This is $20 on Steam. You can get it right now. You 10% discount on Steam if you pick this up. And I'm saying, man, if you've got a PC, even something like a 10, they say a 1050, you could run this at 720 at 60 frames. Now, this game does have ray tracing if you got an RTX card. I am running ray tracing maxed out. Everything maxed out, though. Everything is just maxed out. Settings are freaking as high as they can go. So you got reflections, you've got shadows, and you've got ambient occlusion, like AO. You got AO ray tracing, which really looks, this scene looks really good. Now, the closest thing you could compare this to is probably Wreckfest. In terms of, you know, driving and stuff. Like, right now, I think my destruction model is probably not up that high. That's why, you know, you can see your car. Like, I mean, I'm obviously doing stuff that in, like, Wreckfest would have destroyed me by now. The damage model does seem pretty freaking solid. I can already tell you after a couple hours of playing this game, like, I'm in love with it. Like, this thing is freaking great. It's awesome. It's been really stable for that couple of hours. Now, everybody's build's going to be different when it comes to PC. You know, I can't guarantee you stability on your build, but my build, my build's a freaking pre-built. So and it runs just freaking fine on this thing. 60 frames a second. The occasional drop a couple of frames. Now I don't think we can get any more than like 8 drivers on there. It does have 4-player co-op split screen. Like you can literally have this playing at split screen with up to 4 friends. Let me do another race because I want you to see a little more. We're just gonna keep doing the free races. This here is mono class. There is Destruction Derby in this. We just did the farm station. We will do the Grand Canyon run. Yeah, you got to repair your truck after all of this stuff, and it's real cheap. It's like $20, man. It was like $29 just now. $29. Now there is cutscenes, man. There's like story mode, everything. Oh gosh, this is such an amazing game for $20, man. And the visuals, the detail, like this looks incredibly detailed. Like it looks really, really good for a racing game. Now this game here is closer to what you would be playing back in like the maybe the 2000s, stuff like that, but it is super fun. Oh, these guys are so freaking violent. Terrible, terrible drivers. Like they do not adhere to the rules of the road at all. They are very violent, and they drive off the cliff. Like look at that guy. He just goodbye, see ya. And that's a pretty steep incline. All the way down, probably hurt. Now I want to check and see, like, so now this is gonna have like split paths that you can go on. Oh man, but you better be careful. Obviously, you know. I mean, dude, these physics feel so freaking good on this game for what it is, man. For a racing game like this feels good, man. Like the cars feel freaking weighty. Like you got. I mean, they feel kind of stuck to the road too. As I'm talking about sticking to the road, and the freaking car flips over. We'll jump through this. Boom, some fun stuff like that. These are pretty technical tracks too, for the most part. I'm finding this really enjoyable. Learning how to drive and how to have fun with this game, and how the systems work, how the AI reacts. The AI, for the most part, like I was saying, they are pretty freaking. They're pretty violent when you get close to them and stuff like that. They usually, they don't feel too bad. Like they don't feel too bad. Like they feel. I mean, they definitely feel beatable. They feel like they're. They don't feel like they're completely dumb. For the most part, on this difficulty level, I think it's probably just set to normal or something. I don't usually mess around with the difficulty until like I usually just jump in, start playing, and you know, kind of see what the game looks like, stuff like that, and then I'll deal with like difficulty type stuff, you know, at a later time. But yeah, I've won some of these, I've lost some of these. Most of that really just comes down to knowing the track. But we need to go back to our visceral freaking, like, this is so visceral. I love how this looks and feels. In cockpit cam, it's such a fun experience. Being able to freaking drive. I love the physics in here. Like, I love the way this cockpit cam looks. The subtle freaking turning to the head and everything, like as you're driving. Like, this feels on point, man. These guys did a freaking awesome job for a really cool experience racing. And they do say that they are going to be bringing more content to this game. 45 cars or something out launch. There's like 55 tracks, different tracks or something in here already. Lots of fun to have. So far, I'm about 5% into the actual campaign, the story mode, and that seems pretty fun. Just having some fun and doing like the different races and going through the motions. I did that. I freaking spun out. Wasn't on a very good trajectory through that. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Just had freaking pepper. Yeah, so, I mean, like, this just looks so freaking good. So good. Third position. Now you'll see like character like cutscenes and stuff in this game, and they are pretty cool, man. Dude, did that really just drop to 8 frames a second? Oh, now we're at 9. Yeah, that cutscene just dropped all the way down to 8 frames a second. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at some of these settings for you. I did a couple of races. I want to show you the graphics menu. So basically, you can set your resolution. Obviously, you got screen mode, full screen, whatever. Quality renderer, got that set to 88. So you have DLSS 2.0. You do have support for that. You do, and then you can, if you're on DirectX 12, you get the RTX reflections. So you get reflections, you get RTX AO, and you get RTX shadows. Obviously, you just saw that. They look pretty good. As you can see in the scene right here in the background, that looks pretty decent. And then you've got just, I mean, not a whole lot of stuff, but like game effects. You got, pretty much for the most part, like everything's set to maximum and everything is looking pretty dang good. Now we can also go to settings and see what all right, you got automatic, you got show blood, vibration, metric system, hide the wheel. Doesn't seem like there's any kind of AI difficulty. So yeah, so they're about half, maybe a little less than half. Steering speed, did have to turn that down from like the 1.9 or something to 1.8, or it was like 2.1 or something. I turned it down to 1.8. That helped out tremendously because it did feel a little bit too quick on the steering, but that was the only thing that I really had to change when it came to that. Graphics are looking really good. So me personally, I feel like this is a good buy. I feel like this is a good buy. You can get in here. You can have up to 7 cars in there. You can go down here to the workshop. You can upgrade all your stuff in here. You just get some, you get your money from the races. You can upgrade your body. You can do an armored freaking body. You can do like a reinforced body, stock body. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at the detail in that, man. Gosh, that looks so good. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever go with that one, but we'll go ahead and do a reinforced body. That'll add me a little bit of yeah, but that's a lot of money. So I've already got a good suspension. You can do freaking tires on here. Like you can literally get tires with spikes on them. That's so cool. Off-road wheels, rally wheels. That's what I got put on here, some rally wheels. So those are pretty freaking cool. I would say the physics feel really good on dirt. Really good on dirt. Oh, yeah, that was my car. So, okay, junkyard. And the junkyard is where you will buy your car. So you pretty much go here. You'll get the car all busted like that when you find it. So you could start with, these are your first options that were like out. There was like 3 options. There was the one car I picked and then these 2. And now I've got access to these ones. And then I bought the truck, obviously. The truck was one of these 2. And then as you go up, you get different cars. Like this is a station wagon, all the way up to, you got like a Bronco, or not a Bronco, but a freaking Chevy Tahoe or Suburban or something. And these here are the ones that are available right now up to like a Camaro. So I mean that's pretty cool. You do win money pretty freaking. It doesn't feel stingy. I haven't found any like microtransactions or anything in here. Other than that, like, man, this game is pretty fun. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do another. We're gonna show you what like the career kind of stuff looks like. So you got a pretty long career on here. Like each one of these, like you'll do. Let me go all the way back to the beginning. So in here there was 3 races. Then you take out this guy. Like you'll race this dude to move up the ladder or whatever. Each different person, they've got all the way up here to the king. So I mean, like this is pretty good. I mean, it's not going to take you a whole long time to get through all this. So I think $20 is a really fair price. I actually think $20 is a little bit on the cheap side. This could have easily went for $40, $40 or so. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. It's definitely got my recommend for it. I think this is freaking incredible, man. These guys have done a really good job. I haven't had any freaking like bugs or glitches or anything like that that's made it like a terrible experience. This has been a decent experience the whole time I've been playing it, and I can already tell you right now, man, if you love racing games and you love arcade racing games, like this is a solid buy. This is a solid buy. I I can already tell you that just with the time I've spent with it, that this is a solid buy. Even if it does have bugs or any glitches or any problems like that later, like yeah, I've had enough fun in that couple of hours already to where I'm like, yeah, dude, I would easily just wait for a patch on this one, to get it. I mean, like to fix any problems that arise. Um, yeah, this one here is awesome. This is an awesome game, man. I really like this, and I think people should support these developers and buy this and play it. Like I'm pretty sure you'll have fun playing this game like I am. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.